have to give my well, let me go full screen for this. I'm going to first give my oh, it's not any better. That's good. That's good. First, I'm going to give my Aquaman 2 review. I love Jason Momoa. I love Aquaman. I love DC. And usually when I do not enjoy a movie or I'm let down by a movie, I'm not a good critic because I don't go to the internet to rant. I get a little depressed. So I first want to say that this movie did not even meet my expectations, and that let me down. I'm very sorry to say. The two things I'm going to say right off the bat are I've been championing for Aquaman and Jason Momoa to continue till I saw this movie. And if he wants to do Aquaman 3, okay, but I don't need an Aquaman 3 after seeing this. I really don't. And then the second thing is if I was James Gunn and I saw this along with the other DC movies, besides the Snyderverse part, besides seeing Justice League and them going about Darkseid, remove that because I still want to see that. I would reboot too. After no, I'm dead serious. Besides what Zach was doing, and you think about Wonder Woman 84,
Yeah,
The
but the mess that
Flash.
ensued afterwards. Oh god, the
No, but
Hamada
I would
Flash.
reboot because it lacked with everything that happened in Aquaman 1. It lacked energy. It's kind of like the cool, sexy guy that Jason Momoa was in the first Aquaman. It kind of happens when he turns into the Thor from Avengers Endgame, and he's just that Thor.
Oh, gotcha.
Just like going around. I don't think he was just like kind of phoned it in. I actually have to say the best character was Mara. Amber Heard. I thought she at least was giving her best effort because probably that'd be the last movie she'll ever be in. She was giving some effort. She looked legit in the suit. I'm not going to give spoilers, but he's, you know, I wish he was wearing the Aquaman suit more. It just seems like he was like, bruh, going around. It just didn't work this time for me. And honestly, I was looking forward to Black Manta being a really good villain character. Um, this I don't want to give spoilers, but what they did to his character helped him be evil, but it added nothing to his story. And I actually think Black Manta in the first Aquaman is better, and that's severely disappointing. There's also it's very very and I love the prequels, but it's very very like George Lucas CGI creatures, even more so in this one. There was some cool direction with James Wan with some of the creatures, but hit or miss. Um, I heard that a end credit sequence leaked, but I'll tell you what, I will tell you this. This is a potential spoiler. The end credit sequence that's in the release is not worth sitting even a few seconds to see. It's so stupid. And then I was waiting for something else that never came. So apparently, what everyone else was talking about that was leaked, and please don't spoil in the comments section, was not actually in the real release. I didn't take no pleasure in saying this. I would have been ask Brian. I would have been champion for Aquaman 3 after this one. I just don't need to see an Aquaman 3. I actually prefer him to do Lobo. Now, unless he comes back and is part of the Justice League, I'm kind of like, eh. I'm just saying, without getting the continuation of the Justice League versus Darkseid, if they're just going to continue movies with Aquaman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, I would have rebooted too. That's how disappointed I would never thought I would say this to this movie. I finally convinced my wife to go see another superhero movie, and she's like, the special effects, there were bright spots, but it was more of a mixed bag than the first movie. You know, and
Oh man.
uh, I just don't have a lot of great things to say. The humor was okay.
So the last Aquaman movie was the last good DCEU movie.
Yeah. And then the I think everyone knows from the trailer that he has a child already. I think they went too fast into that. Him having a kid already.
I mean, just like everything else in the DCEU.
I mean, because you get this nice
cram four people's worth of story into one movie.
You know how William from the Sci-Fi Center says all the MILFs are going to go see Jason Momoa and Aquaman, and then you make him a daddy already. You know, not as cool, not as thrilling, not as sexy.
Likes the dad bod Momoa.
And he doesn't necessarily have a dad bod, but it's starting, you know? And he's a dad. And listen, I have no room to speak. I have a dad bod.
Oh, I'm a fat dude. I don't give a shit.
But
I make no bones
I'm
about
just completely disappointed, underwhelmed, and Joe is wrong. Hamada, the stuff that came out that Hamada had big say, because James Gunn's releasing this, right? But he didn't have any say in this. The only thing he got to say was remove scenes. You know, the stuff under Hamada's watch is horrendous, and I even makes me second guess should they even, if they really thought strongly against Batgirl, even though I want to see it, I'm just like, this stuff. It's like there's no point to this stuff. It's just, so I hate to be such a downer. I will give us a score, and this is me being generous. 6 out of 10 is generous. You know, but I don't plan on seeing this in the theater again, which I thought I was going to go see this again. I don't want to see this again in the theater. I don't want to see this. I'll wait.
I'll wait until.
And I honestly, if Jason Momoa I'm a huge Jason Momoa fan. I've been a fan of his from Stargate Atlantis. You know, if he would have gave a bigger effort and I thought he was really trying for the role, I would go support this again and go see another one. But I'm like, just let him play Lobo at this point.
We just need a blonde Aquaman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, I really want them to recast Aquaman after this one.
No, stop.
No, I do. I want to see a new Aquaman. I really do. But that's the end of my review. I'm going to start doing reviews even for movies I'm disappointed, because that's my job as a reviewer to the community out there. I think only
you're reviewing now?
Only embargo night on this one, Aquaman 2. Only embargo night. And don't spend your hard IMAX money on this.
You shouldn't tell people not to go watch the movie.
I didn't say that.
You just said don't spend your hard-earned money.
Don't spend it for IMAX. He said just go see it in a normal theater.
I would say that's the only way I could recommend it is bargain night. Yeah. Don't if you have limited funds to see entertainment, I'm not telling them not to go to see the movie. I can't recommend this movie. That's all. And then if you are interested, my recommendation would be bargain night. And then then you won't be as disappointed. It's a good bargain night movie. That's
be a rough week.
That's my thoughts. I don't want to say that. I didn't want to give this review like that. But yeah, DL, to recap, I've been champion Aquaman. I don't need an Aquaman 3 after this. And in isolation, without seeing the Justice League go up against Darkseid, if I would have saw this in the combination with the Flash, Blue Beetle, and whatever happened with Batgirl, I probably would have rebooted too. There's just no, how could they do another Aquaman or Wonder Woman movie after these two that are so underwhelming? I don't see how you could continue. I'm sorry. Hey, Momo. Damn. I mean, but maybe you'll love it, DL. Maybe you will love it.
4.
And you like the first Aquaman?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, there's stuff there that you're gonna like, but Black Manta.
Dude,
if you were wanting a great villain,
that's a good
DL,
thing.
I would say Black Manta in the first one was better. I can't spoil what happens to Black Manta, but he's just not. They don't add. I was hoping this would flesh out Black Manta as a really interesting villain. No. Amber Heard was the best part.
Wait, what did you say?
Amber Heard as Mara was the great in this. Her scenes that she was in, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be very rough. Oh.
She rocked that fake accent again.
Don't listen, DL. Don't listen.
Listen, I have nothing against Amber Heard. I know everyone dislikes her, but whatever. And that's my final thoughts. If you want to spend your money on it, I would recommend Bargain Night.
I've seen most critics' reviews. They say it's too cartoony and too comic booky. What does that even mean? It's a comic book movie.
It means that we've had 20 years of comic book movies, and the reviewers
are
tired
yes,
of talking about them.
I actually. All right, this is where I'll end. Yes, Shazam! Fury of the Gods is better.
What?
Yes. Yeah, it is. It's a better movie.
And you didn't even like that movie. Oh
No.
man.
Let him say his opinion on Aquaman.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still gonna go see it. I'm gonna do a spoiler stream on it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it tomorrow.
That's just my dumb. I mean, you might love it.
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry because I don't like to be negative on movies. When there's a movie I really was looking forward to and I dislike, I actually don't do the review right away because I don't want to let people down.
Because it's the only movie we've championed for the last 2 years.
Yeah,
it's like the last one. It's
on purpose here.
It's just, it's not just you, Max, but just like hearing everyone else talk about this, and
I'm shocked. I was really. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not a dumpster fire. It's just like so mid, so average.
Well, I want to go see a movie because I want to go see a